Hello and welcome back to After the End. We are all the way down here and we've taken a little extra land. So, what's next on our list of things to do? Well, let's go back to our decisions and let's just see. So next after this, I think it's Unite New Jersey. So we need to get 20% of things within that region. Okay, let's have a look. So we're really looking at taking South Jersey. If we take South Jersey, we get most of it. Monmouth appears to be fighting someone right now, so they might be good to just grab. And then probably our big one is going to be against Sherry. Okay, what's this culture? The Old Order are a collection of groups of conservative Amish Mennonites and brethren focused on separation from the outside or English world, a principle of non-violence and plain living. Alright, so we are definitely going to go and beat them up at some point. Let's station some men-at-arms. So, first men-at-arms. Let's just zoom in here. Actually, what have we got? Yeah. So we'll station the Lightfootmen right in there, in Manhattan. And then the Horsemen, they're going to go to Brooklyn. Right. Right. Provincial armies. Oh yeah, we have this as well. We can station these guys because these are part of the District of New York. Okay, so let's put some in Staten Island. And then these guys can go to White Plains. Cool. Seems reasonable to me. Right. Also, if we want to just create a kingdom... Actually, do we have a kingdom level title? Oh, we do. Okay. I guess that makes sense because we have dukes underneath us, but I was thinking the dukes don't actually hold land, so I wasn't really counting them, but I guess they are technically dukes. Okay. So, yeah, we should be able to take some more land. We just have to give it away to somebody. That's okay. What are you doing? You're currently being raided. Alright, that's interesting. So you're fighting against raiders, which is actually kind of interesting for us because they're going to come out of this weak anyway. You're also apparently a populist leader. Huh. Okay. Well, declare war. I kind of want all of your land. Can I holy war for your duchy? I could. What's your religion? Your religion is shared by these guys. Are these a subset? No. Subset? Yes, so these people might join. So, these are the Yahadut Haredit. Haredim are the successors of the most traditional pre-event communities who banded together and accepted many other Jews into their ranks during the chaos after the event. Okay. Fair enough, but they don't appear to have a lot of other people who could join. No. If we go all the way down to these guys here. How strong are you? 400? Yeah, it's not even close. Right. I'm going to take your duchy. Let's go. So they're already fighting, which is good. Yeah, I know about automated armies. There's a base game tutorial, which for some reason it decided to give us now. Not in the first thing that we were doing. Right. I'm trying to get it so I can actually see the number of troops. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's click there and do it this way. There we go. Now they're ready to go. Right, and we want to get here as soon as possible. Is it here, actually? You're in this one. Yeah, so I guess for there, we want to go there and then in. Let's do it. Okay. Are you the best commander? Nope, we have an organizer. Even better. So we'll get there even quicker. So we can now wait for them to win, then immediately wipe them out. Ellis just lost against this guy here. Okay, so Connecticut are losing a ton of land. Okay, fair enough. So now, I think we just wait here, and then we will... Oh, no, it was on that one. It looked like the army was here, but it doesn't matter. Right, fight them. Oh, they raised... Whoa. Did you buy mercenaries? Oh, okay. Quick decision. Alright, we'll have Thomas Wayne as our steward. Okay. Beating those guys up. Let's head back to our territory here and stop them from... Where are they? I'm having trouble parsing where some of this is. Let's attack these guys if we can. Nice. We're also reinforcing while we're doing this. Loot recovered. Nice. And I think it stops them raiding us for X amount of time. Right, so now we're going to head round here and attack them again, except now it's in our territory, which is even better. Yeah, I'd love to attack in like this. Great. We are going to defeat them, even though it's a little closer than we might like. Enemy banner. We can keep it. Or we can just destroy it. I'm just going to destroy it for now. Right. Now, the problem that we have here... Did they hire more mercenaries? No. But they did reinforce very quickly. Let's head over here. Yeah. Oh, we caught them. Okay, I wasn't sure whether they were going here or the next one. I was going to say our problem is that they're going to come back and be stronger, and we're going to not have time to siege, but... Anyway, I'll grab popular figurehead here to give us some popular opinion. And... Okay, we've won that. Let's put our siege leader in charge. So that'll be... Oh, apparently you're traveling now? Okay, never mind. How long is this going to be? 8 months. Yeah, they're going to reinforce in that time, right? They're going to get on boats. Okay, so if they're getting on boats, they're going back to our territory. Okay. So let's see where they go from here. With Senator Stacy's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of this season than expected. How should we put it to best use, husband? So, I can get powerful vassals and courtiers to like me. And encourage development in Manhattan, which is good because it already has a bunch of other development bonuses. Increase our defenses against spies and hostile schemes and all that. Or gain money. Let's increase development. Okay. These are lean times, and the lands of my vassal, Speaker Thomas, in Middlesex, have suffered more than most. Report after report is brought before me detailing the bad harvest, and I begin to wonder if I shall receive my share of taxes from them this year. I can investigate, seize, or say it's his responsibility. I'll investigate. Okay. Kind of curious where they're going. So they're going to Brooklyn, I think. Okay. Apparently, the petty Republic of Middlesex has caught its misfortune partly from bad management. Land was not properly cleared, seeds were sown out of season, and the pastures were overgrazed. A repentant Speaker Thomas stands before me, wringing his hands. Please, my liege, give me another chance. I can fix this, I swear. So I can hold him responsible, but that might cause him to get a stewardship perk. I can fix this, and we can get a stewardship perk, almost guaranteed, or you forfeited your claim. Let's take the almost guaranteed stewardship perk. Okay. Now, we do have an option of just leaving the people to siege here, and then trying to break that siege of Brooklyn. Kind of intrigued by that option. We only have 600 men, though. We still need the rest to siege. How long is the siege of Brooklyn? Trying to see the siege. Oh, there it is. It's down there. 14 months. Oh, in which case, no problem. But we're going to get this in 6. Yeah, so we might as well just sit here and do a siege fight. This is actually ideal for us. Aha! Gain the stewardship perk, and this gets development growth. And the best thing about the stewardship perk is now we can take divided attention, which increases our domain limit, which now means that we can hold 5, which means that we're getting full taxes from all of our holdings again. Wonderful. That's pretty good. And it means we can hold one of these 2 new holdings that we're getting, which would be even better. How many duchies do we have? We currently hold 2, although actually, does administrative even have a penalty for duchies? I'm not sure. We'll need to check. I don't know if it does. Oh, it's 100% war score there. Wonderful. Let's enforce our demands. Right. So, we have now taken that land. What are these? Court positions. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Let me just briefly check something here. In the settings. Is there, like, please don't show me any tutorial settings? Oh, yeah, tutorials. Ah, well, whatever. I might turn them off, But I was just thinking about it there and thinking, actually, if I update the game at any point, I do want those to still be on so I can see new stuff. Okay, so we should probably keep the Gothamite holding here, Ashbury Park. And we should give away Lakewood. That, to me, would make the most sense. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to me. Do we have any prisoners, by the way? We have Shalom, who appears to be intelligent, so we could recruit. Yeah, let's recruit this guy. We have Faris. Faris is not that impressive. Yeah, let's give me a... Be banished. I was going to say give me a hook, but just be banished, honestly. That's fine. That's all okay. We can now... Well, actually, if I wait a second... Oh, no, I can do it now. I was going to say I might have to wait a second for it to let me do that, but no. I was able to just put them on that one, even though it gives no benefit. Okay. We conquered his realm. That's the way it should be written. Anyway. And this guy has now decided to become part of the Resilient Wolves, which are a wandering group. Okay. So, do our vassals hate us? Actually, let's wait a second or two. It's fine. Do our vassals hate us for holding too many duchies? Capital centric. Oh, it's just the name of our law. Okay, that law is slightly different than usual. But no, nobody cares that I hold too many duchies, in which case I'll just hold on to that one. Although I don't have the duchy title. Oh, okay. In which case I can just give away this. And we do have a question as well. This is obviously Yiddish and Yahadut Haradet. So that means that it's a different culture and a different religion from ours. If we go into our religion and we have a look at... it was in here somewhere. There we go. Volunteer forces. You'll see that actually provinces of a different religion and culture take longer to convert. Yeah, so we're probably not going to be able to convert those. So I actually think that a better use of our time is probably just to put in a local Yiddish noble. Yeah, and increase cultural acceptance. Maybe getting to the point where we merge our cultures. That, I think, would probably go better for us. Okay. Cool. Seems good to me. We can hold on to this one. We can create accolades. What's the cost for an accolade? 150 prestige. Okay, we should probably do that. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait a month for everything to work itself out, and then I'll start creating accolades. So is this really getting us nothing? Because it has no control. Ah, okay. Well, you can increase control there. Wonderful. I mean, I suppose I could also increase control here, which is also getting us nothing due to having no control, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Actually, it does. I should increase it here first, because this increases everything within duchy, right? Yes. Okay, so actually, no, I should increase this one first, because it's within the duchy. Cool. Let's do that. Let's have a look at accolades. So, let's go with Nathaniel, probably. What can you do? Outrider, Marauder, Valiant, Stalwart, and Contender. I don't really like Contender, because it's only good if you do grand tournaments, so, you know, unless we're going to do those, it's not good. This is good if we're going to travel a lot. I don't know if we're going to do that. I really like the army damage on this one. I think I might take Valiant as our main. Ooh, I do like the army movement speed a lot more, though. Let's go Outrider and then Valiant second. Yeah, Outrider, Valiant. Cool. And we will create this. And then... let's see, what are we going to call it? We have to think of something. I'll just go in here. So, let's see that you are going to be... What are we calling these guys? Veterans. So you are the veteran of life. Sure. Next, we're going to have Edward come in here. What can Edward do? He can be tactician, disciplinarian, or scoundrel. I think this is a pretty easy tactician into disciplinarian. So we know, yeah, exactly what it's got here. Let's create the accolade. And then you are going to be the veteran of, and then back here, I guess actually I could have done it on his one. So you're going to be Liberty. That's fine. Although actually, instead of this, I'm just gonna go for one word. We'll see how that plays out. I might need to put something in here to make that flow better in dialogue, but right, we'll see how that goes. And I only have 2 accolades anyway. Yeah, so that's fine. Right. Oh, do I have anyone who can be second here? Probably not. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people in our court. Yeah, so let's go for this one and let's look for a successor. Wonderful. So spending a lot of our prestige on this, but I think it's worth it. We're going to want to stay out of wars for a little bit, so let's maybe use this as an opportunity to build up. So I can continue building our trade ports. Yeah, I mean, a little trade port here would be good. What's our development going up by? 3 per month? That's not too bad. I think we probably need more... yeah, we probably need more base development, but this existing development penalty is hurting us, although that only applies if you're actually developing the county. But anyway, yeah, I think a little bit more base would be good if we could get it. But yeah, not much we can do about that. We could continue building trade ports if we wanted to. This one's apparently in a separate duchy. So this one's in the Duchy of Long Island. So actually I don't want to upgrade that one first. This one's in the Duchy of Long Island. This one's in District of New York, which is apparently only these 2. Okay, so this is really the one I want to be upgrading. Maybe I can just build a trade port here. Cool. And then in our state, we currently have this, which gives us a little army movement speed. What could we get? Is there anything new? Don't think so. Nope. Could get development growth. Quite like that. Is there anything that gives flat development growth? Not on that one. Probably not on barracks or sentry tower. It's not that kind of thing. Garden? Garden gives flat development growth at the higher levels. Okay. Workshop just makes things build quicker, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, storage barn, I don't think it's it. Market? No, it's just a way to get money, unfortunately. Don't think pastures are the option either. Grain fields, yeah, they're all percentage development growth, which isn't actually as valuable to us because we have a lot of percentage. Need the flat amount. These go into plague resistance or more money. Plantation. Oh, this looks new, actually. None of this looks like something we want to do, but that's fine. And then this one. No. None of these are what we're looking for. Right, so we want to go garden. Let's just go for it. Yeah. Construct that. Now, somebody suggested that we trade our wine with the Holy Columbian Commonwealth. Let's see what happens. What happens when I export wine here? They won't accept to start with. I could travel to them, which gives us absolutely nothing. Give them gold, and then I don't know why we would travel or not travel. I'm going to export our wine. I know we're going to go into debt, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so I gained some merchant experience. So we're a little bit further up there. That's just telling me I'm in debt. That's fine. So what's this actually doing for us? So we have direct wine imports and massive wine exports. Ah, so because this is a large court, we can export a ton to it, which increases our monthly income. So it lowers by 1% there, we lose some tax, but now we're selling it to someone else and we're gaining tax. Okay. I guess this is just kind of like a feel it out kind of thing, as in terms of knowing what you actually get for these things, you just have to kind of try it. Okay. You could probably spend a lot of time doing that. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to invest that much time into it, but, you know, it's interesting to see. I'm going to hold court once we get back into positive money, because I don't want events about us being low on money. Right. We have somebody who can be a backup life here. So you must be a veteran to then be... okay, able to do that. Let me just also on my acclaimed knights just put them to forced for now. Yeah, and do you have anyone who can be a successor? Harold could be a successor to either. Oh, okay. Let's make Harold a successor to that one then. And that's why I was forcing the other ones there, just so that we have like these three in and locked, rather than I don't know if you can do it for claim knights, but I know you can do it for claim knight successors, where you can end up in a situation where, like, say this guy doesn't have enough prowess, you have other people who have enough, and they just push him out of that position. Actually, I think if I was to force this, if I was to have him on allowance, I was to force here, that would stop this person being in claim knight. I think that's how it works. It's a little annoying. Anyway, it's fine. Fine for now. Right, let's hold court. Sure. Let's see if we get any new events. Fair share. It's no secret that Manhattan is the envy of the world, my lord, but not all of your realm is so fortunate. In Ocean, for instance, the fields are barren with nary a soul to attend them. Okay, so I can get thriving development in land that isn't Manhattan. Have you tried living in Manhattan? Uh-huh. Or, should this interest me? It does not. Okay, so this would lose us money, but actually I do want to do this. So this is 10 developments lower than your capital is what it's talking about here. So what's that actually going to affect? So our capital of Manhattan's on 25. It's going to be literally everything but kings. Oh, and Staten Island? Nope, it's literally everything but kings. Okay. So that would hurt pretty badly. Do I just take the stress hit? I think I just take the stress hit. Dust to dust. This event has been in the base game for ages. I think the top option is like by far the best. Yeah, if you have 15 or fewer development, you get crop sharing, which gives you development growth and popular opinion. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and we don't have a third event? Or did we already have it? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Rightful liege. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I just want to check how my succession's going, actually. Who are things going to and who's voting? So titles lost in succession. So currently Thomas Wayne would get Kings, Staten Island, and Monmouth. Why? So what was he getting? District of New York and State of... Okay. Who's winning this? So State of New York is being run by Chad. District of New York is also being won by Chad. So how are you inheriting anything? Heir to the Petty Republic of Middlesex. Okay. So what's the succession on this? Okay, it's appointment succession. We'll follow the State of New York. The State of New York is going to me, not to him. So... Okay, wait a second. It says... Realm succession will be inherited. Title will follow the State of New York. State of New York, it says it's going to him. Ah, I'm misreading it. That would explain it. I'm misreading this screen. So, wait, no, this means he has the most votes. No, Chad has the most votes. Yes. Okay. So why does it say that he has the most votes? For the State of New York. My top candidate is this guy. One of these screens is not telling the truth. And I suspect it's this screen is not telling the truth. State of New York's equal plutocratic succession. Okay. So, on plutocratic republics, the electoral system has abandoned the farce of prestigious and charismatic candidates. The electoral process instead focuses on what really matters, how much gold a candidate is willing to invest in their campaign. Some might even say this is a more accurate depiction of the pre-event democracies. High income and stewardship-focused candidates have a better chance in this system. Electors must be current level or above de jure vassal of the title being voted on. Okay. So it says it's an election. But the election is this. But that doesn't appear to be how the succession's actually happening. The succession is happening via this. Okay. So, and I can't spend influence. Titles with elective succession can't be directly influenced, but their candidates can be slandered or promoted. Okay. I see. But it's... Sorry, I'm struggling a little bit here. I do apologize. So I could try and promote this guy anyway. If I can find that in here. Promote. There we go. I'm going to try and promote him. Wonderful. Yes. That sounds good. Let's do that. And then I'll auto-invite agents. If somebody knows how this actually works and can explain what I've got wrong, please let me know. Wait, and now what's even weirder is now we've got this guy who's like, yeah, this is against my interest, but now I'm joining. But that's just a normal base game kind of weirdness. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that going. Yeah, so it's on this screen. He's higher, but this will always follow the state of New York. That's what's weird. So, like, this one says the district would go to him, but the district will always go for the state. So... yeah, I don't know. Is it because I hold this one extra bit of land that's outside or something? Is that causing some weirdness? I don't know. Anyway. Let's not worry too much about it. We have a new son, or a new grandson, called Thaddeus. Okay. Torn apart. Hey, Roosevelt, are you even my husband anymore? The very sight of you enrages me these days. Is that from religion? Is that what's happened here? Just seeing if there's anything in here where it tells you. But no, I suspect that is the... Actually, can I do New Faith or something? Oh, you can't click. Wait. Oh, there it is. New Faith. I was in the wrong bit. I was just hoping that it would tell me the... No. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't matter. The argument is fairly typical of our interactions of late. Disagreements over plans and practices abounding, turns of phrase taken in the worst way, and the slightest disputes becoming hours-long arguments. Let's say it's not like that. Our words fell on deaf ears. Oh! Next election approaching. Okay. To the benevolent Senator Thaddeus of New York. I've studied the Gothamite language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using Gothamite script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Yankee. Wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. Okay. Sure. Okay. So I see. Oh, I see. So there are constant elections going on. Oh. Okay, so this is the person who would win the next election. Wait, am I not in line for election? Wait a second. If I'm still alive, why am I not in line for myself? Attempt to promote your voting strength and candidacy. No, that's that one. Because I chose to vote for him. But we're not in line? I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. But I guess we will find out in about a year and a half. So that'll be cool. Maple syrup for sale. Lady Virtue of the Copage family has an interesting offer to make. She could supply my court with maple syrup if we were interested in letting their merchants in. Be distant exports. Okay. Like, this seems like a better thing in trade, where, like, if I don't want to interact with it directly, it actually tells me what I'm going to get beforehand. I can't agree with these prices, or stop talking about maple syrup. I'll take the hit, yeah. Okay, and they get massive exports. Sure, why not? We'll buy that. Okay. Legitimacy. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, merchants in search of maple syrup. This person's arrived and he wants maple syrup. Okay. So I then gain medium maple syrup exports, which is pretty much the amount I'm paying for it. He gets remote imports. By gains the trait merchant. Sounds like a deal to me. Yeah, sure, why not? Somebody said, hey, do you want maple syrup? And then the next person was like, hey, I want your maple syrup. Okay, to the benevolent Senator Thaddeus of New York, I call upon you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Colonel Sean. Alright, I accept. We're off to war. Raise some troops. We're heading down here. Yeah, I'll pay to go on the boats. That's fine. Okay. Straight down here. Our garden is finished. That's nice. Now we're sieging. Can I attack these guys without taking attrition? Not really. I could wait for that army to get here. Oh, when does our recently disembarked penalty wear off? I don't know what that is, actually. We already broke through the walls here. It's going to be 17 months versus 12 months. Yes, that's going to be slow. When does our recently disembarked penalty fall off? Hey, Thomas. Thank you very much for the renown. Cool. Ooh, Dynasty Legacy. Got anything new in here? I think the top one's new, right? No. No, I think the top one's administrative. Top one's administrative. Okay. Metropolitan is one that you get from the Iberian struggle, usually. Is that right? Every city increases the monthly development growth of its county. Yeah, sounds good. Go with that. Fits with what I'm doing. Hey, it's worn off. Wonderful. I can go with you. Can I do this? Yeah, let's do that then. Okay. Chase them. Okay, they're gonna go in siege. Fine. Wait here a little bit. See what these guys are planning on doing. Over here. Get them. Perfect. This is going to work fantastically for us. And that was our veteran who's been slain, apparently. We've defeated the army. We now want to get here before they do, because that's probably where they're retreating to. Right. What's this? Good Dr. Raphael. My implacable personal physician, Raphael, is a true healer. Was ready with some suitable remedy or poultice at the first murmurings of a courtier's mildest malady. His talents seem almost wasted, stretched as he is treating demanding denizens of the entire New York court. I can get him close. I can get close attention. Oh, this is the thing that's still bugged on the current version of the game. Although maybe it's working on this version. Basically, this modifier will disappear in like 3 months, basically. So it doesn't matter what we choose because it's gonna disappear. So It literally just doesn't matter. You're going this way? Oh. Alright, well. Oh, you're retreating to here? Oh, well, we'll chase you down then. All the way down there. Okay. Well, gonna get you. Use stewardship perk. Let's close this. Grab ourselves architect. Fantastic. A little extra stewardship. It gives us another domain limit, right? Yeah. Fantastic. Do you want to stay in stewardship? I guess earning money is probably not the worst thing for us. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Defeated their army again. Captured an enemy combatant. I don't really care about that person we've captured. Let's head over here on the assumption that's where they're retreating to. Learning from the best. 2 of my agents seem to have found a common cause in our plan beyond the basic goal. Impressed by our compatriot's skill with letters, speechcraft, and general rhetoric required to promote, Stacy is taken to studying what Zelda does differently to herself in the hopes of improving her own skills. Yeah, let's get some extra diplomacy. That's fine. Here, what we're gonna do? This, I think, right? No, we'll wait till the next phase. Okay. Alright, let's go. Senator re-elected. Theobald endures. Once again, Senator Thaddeus's mandate is renewed as House Theobald has once again emerged victorious from the most recent New York's election. Theobald banners flutter anew over Manhattan, but do they signal stability or stagnation? Okay, so I can give it to Chad, or I can say as expected. Okay. As expected. Interesting. So I don't really understand what's happening there. But I guess at some point we can just choose to give stuff over to Chad, which is interesting. Okay. So I guess that this succession only matters if we die. Like, if we die, this is what will happen. And it'll go down whatever, like, it goes down here. Okay. Oh, you can just find a child to adopt with that button. Okay, interesting. So, I guess by supporting my son, this is me supporting me? Okay. Interesting. I guess if whoever my candidate is wins, then that's fine. I don't really know. Okay. They're fighting. Let's go win another fight here. Okay, so I'm now going to execute my scheme that probably doesn't matter. Okay. Excellent. It worked. Wonderful. Right. That's fine. Don't care about factions. Although, do I have a faction? Is that what it's telling me? A little Liberty faction. Okay. Right, so now we can siege this thing. Hey, we got through the walls. My siege leader around? Yeah, fantastic. We'd like to see, or siege engineer, whatever they call it in this game. Right. Now we're just going to siege. Okay. Don't need your tutorials, thank you very much. We're definitely going to get through here before they get through this one. Yep. Wonderful. And that's worth 100%. Nice. Put in the leader. Let's go. Hey! Okay, so Colonel Sean has been deposed. So now who's in charge? Except he hasn't been deposed. It's quite clearly still there. Yeah, that definitely says been deposed. But he hasn't. Oh, there he is. Now he has. He's now a vanguard of the American dream. Okay. Cool. Right. Let's disband our army. Cool. Right, I think we're almost in a good position to probably declare another war. Maybe on someone like South Jersey. Now we can only do county expansions on them, but it'd still be good. We could try and get the coast from them. How are we looking on our New Jersey thing? We're at 40%. Okay, so that was 2. So 2 of those is worth 20, because we just got those today. So, we need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that can't be right. New Jersey region. Unless I've miscounted how many are in it. So we currently hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, see, so there are 10. No, it's fine. I just miscounted. I was having issues with counting. I wasn't counting our original 2. There we go. Okay, so no, we just need to take another 4. So that if we take these 4 here, that would do. Okay. Yeah, it's worth thinking about. Anyway, I am going to end the episode right here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.